Hello everyone, how are you all doing today? Comic Kathy here with egg on my face. I thought I was recording when I wasn't. Which means I did one whole mission without you guys, and that was real negative Nancy on my part. Right now we are in the middle of mission number 89, but we finished up mission 88, a nervous honest caddy. We also finished up the Furfu styles, which was just go back to the Furfu trainer, which I have shown off in other episodes, and use Psycho Cut on its little substitute doll. That, in turn, got us three more styles of Furfu: Pharaoh, Kabuki, and Lorene trim. And the nervous Cabby got us the TM for agility, which makes things faster for a while. Now I am chasing an Emolga, because right up here there was a mission start with this gentleman right here at the top of this building, where he complains about an Emolga stealing his berries. You have to walk over to the other side, jump across using a roto glide, run back here, talk to him, and that's when I realized I forgot to hit record. You did not miss any main story progression, you just missed some side missions that I forgot to hit record for. More of that. I was like, Emolga, where else are you going here? Hold up, was that just a person T-posing out there? Okay, I know you're down there, but what was that? What was that person? I guess we're not T-posing, but man, does it look like it. No, and I fell. At least we get a screw out of the deal. And a cherry berry. Try this again. Ooh, Hyper Beam. No. Alright, Wild Emolga. Here's my jet. There we go. We gotcha. It looks like that pesky Moga was no match for you, and it left behind all my Pekkaberry's tools. Things are finally coming up, Vermont. Everything's coming up, Millhouse. Can you let the Moga out of its ball? I'd like to get a good look at our little thief. I'll admit, you're a tough Moga. Can't have been easy surviving in this city. Sure, Moga didn't think it was doing anything wrong. It was just gathering food. Pokemon and people aren't so different in that respect. We're all doing what we can to get by. Wow, had a lot of berries on him though. Or on her. We'll just set you there for right now. Ooh, and you have a really good nature. You are insanely fast. It would almost be worth dumping speed items in again. Alright, so it looks like after all of that, the only thing left to do is go take on the actual story. And yes, we're going in our clothes because apparently no one else was dressed fancy in here. Nice, you got yourself a challenger's ticket. Let's head on in then. Ready to battle, huh? Okay, now get back into work mode. Will you permit me to take your photo for the tournament bracket? Sure. I'm good to go too. Alright, I will now take your photo. Say cheese. Yeah, just go for glum. Perfect! Just make an awful face for her photo. Kindly follow me to the venue. Lady Jacinthe is waiting for you. Finally, we've been waiting here forever for you, Kathy. After you left, we figured the tourney was off, but when we tried to leave, we got trapped in this weird Jacqueline Zone thing. Dear friends and honored guests, I thank you for your patience. I am delighted to announce that my tournament, organized by me and in my honor, has recovered its missing pieces. Seriously? The heck is up with this bracket? Now, let's have a look at the tournament bracket. As you can see, I am an Ultra Deluxe Top Seed, a fitting position for your humble hostess, no? You really planned this whole thing to cater herself as much as possible, eh? For round 1, we have Canary facing against Kathy. Once you are ready, please speak to Lebrain in the court. Now then, my dear friends, let le Super-Tournoi de Jacqueline commence. Well, this is Jacqueline's tournament, so I guess we gotta do this even if it seems absurd. Alright, so we're fighting against you first, huh? Alright. I think Hunch has got this. I do have a ground type move on Brawl. You're dragging your feet here, right? Well, good news. You can go home after you lose. Hurry and talk to Levine so I can beat you. Your first opponent will be Canary. Are you ready to start the battle? Without further ado, let the battle between Canary and Kathy begin. I'm just here to show all my adoring Canatics how cool and strong I am. This time I know I'm gonna win. I know you won the last 2 times we fought, but this time's different. Alright, Canary. Remember Hunchet. Sun Fist. This is why you and I will never be friends. Kill it. Yep, give you a second to Mega Evolve. No playing around. Electros, let's crank up the voltage with Mega Evolution. My whole team, even Electros, again? I lost again? Me? But I'm Canary. Thank you both for that spectacular battle, Canary and Kathy. I'm all excitement and anticipation to see how the rest of the battles play out. Dear friends and honored guests, we have made it to the end of round 1. Urbane, buddy, come on. The trainers who qualified for the next round are Kathy, Ivor, Cold Blue, and Gwen. For round 2, we have Ivor facing against Kathy. Once you are ready, speak to Labane on the court. At least I'm healed up, it looks like. Yep, at least I'm healed up. So we're up against Ivor, which means fighting types. Which means... let's have them punch a big sack of poison.
Once you have steeled yourself for battle, please speak to Lebrain.
Your next opponent will be Ivor. Shall we begin the battle? Alright, cool. Without further ado, let the battle between Ivor and Kathy begin.
A quick word, please, Kathy. I feel you should know that Lebrain here was the reason I started my strict training regimen. She beat me in a fight when we were children, and after that on second thought, never mind that at all. I should focus on our match. Let us have a fair fight, yes?
Ooh, Ivor has a thing for Dragon Maiden. Hey, Hair Drop. Hope you like being poisoned.
Link, let us break in the bonds through bonds of justice with Mega Evolution.
Beautiful, Link.
Defeat fell incredibly unjust. Your power was too great for my justice to crush. Now that I am stronger, I thought I could defeat Lebain and thus heal from my past trauma. but it seems I still have more training to do. On the plus side though, that means I have room to grow. I have high hopes for my future self. I wish you all the best in your upcoming battles, Kathy.
Another outstanding battle. Thank you for that performance, Kathy and Ivor. I do hope the remaining battle in this round will be equally enjoyable to watch.
Ooh, poison types.
Dear friends and honored guests, we have arrived at the end of round 2. The winning trainers this round were Corbleu and Kathy, which naturally means that they will be our competitors in round 3. Once you are ready, please speak to Lebain on the court.
Alright, poison type trainer. You're not the only one. You're not the only one with a bag of garbage. Do you want to get this going? Then go let Lebain know you're ready.
Your next opponent will be Corbleu. Shall we begin the battle?
Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
Without further ado, let the battle between Corbleu and Kathy begin.
So I'm up against you. This is quite the venue. It's a perfect place to repay you for that defeat you handed me the other day. I think I'd enjoy that. Boss, just remember your training with me. You'll be fine. Idiot. I need to teach him to keep his mouth shut.
But well, me and my crew have gotten stronger. Scolipede and the rest are ready to go. Now then, let's have some fun.
Alright, Corbleu. Bach. Great Bador. Okay, Gyarados. Alright, Gyarados, if you want to play this way, fine. Have an electric move. Alright, Rose Raid. Last chance, Scolipede, but this is where the fun starts. Pokemon showing entertaining, I'll give you that. Blast. Still not good enough, eh?
That even after I roped Philippe into help me train up, embarrassed as I am to admit it. Still, battles with you are a good time. Swing by our office again if you want to have some fun. I caught every moment of your battle from my VIP courtside seat. Thank you for your truly spectacular performance, Kathy and Koblu. The trainer who has just fought all the way to the top of Le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe is my personal favorite, Kathy. In your next battle, you'll be facing off against none other than your gracious host, me. Alright. Let's talk to you first, though, because I like you better. You might just make it through this okay. Okay, wow, just gonna talk to me from my side. Power move. I respect it. The time has come for you and I to battle, my dear Kathy. Time and again, I was delayed in bringing Le Super-Tournoi de Jacinthe to fruition. In the end, I had to resort to wielding my influence as a social elite to make it happen. Now, here we are, about to begin the final round. May it live up to, nay, exceed the wildest expectations of our lovely guests with spectacular... Hey, Zygarde. What's with this Pokémon? How did it even get in here? More trouble. I don't know what's going on, but I can't afford to let anything else go wrong. Here's Zygarde's wish. Is that man a fan of Kathy's, perhaps? Can't be. He's alive? The leader of Team Flare, who vanished after his failed attempt to create a world he dreamed of. Lysander. Wait, the guy who used the ultimate weapon 5 years ago? Dang, that's a shocking turn of events. I don't care. I want to go home. What? No way! That's Lysander! That's Lysander right there, isn't it? Can it, Philippe? Don't make a scene in front of Lysander. You're embarrassing me. Zygarde showed itself in order to face you in battle, Kathy. Its wish is that you two face each other in earnest, and forge a strong bond in doing so. The type of bond that I mean is a connection that can never be severed. Without such a mighty bond, you cannot hope to save Lumios from crisis. I don't know whether to throw this guy out or get ready to hold Lady Jacinthe back. How marvelous! I admire the fierce determination that drove you to interrupt our battle to demand your own, my dear. Alors, I myself desire nothing more than to battle against Kathy. So believe me when I say I can sympathize with this dear Pokémon 1000%. And that entrance, what could be more splendid than a sudden appearance by a special guest? You are Lysander, yes? Naturally, I recognize your visage. You are quite the celebrity in Kalos, after all. I will ask the hotel staff to come by with more hors d'oeuvres. Doesn't matter who I was. I remember none of it. I am here only to say that I wish for Zygarde and Kathy to battle. Yes, of course, by all means. Lebane, would you handle this? Sure, why not? Kathy, your next opponent will be this mysterious Pokémon, Zygarde. I mean, I already have a cute little doggo. But if you want to fight... Zygarde's wish is that this land may continue to know peace and order. Alas, what an exciting turn of events! Another unforeseen development. I need to lie down after this. How you handling this, buddy? Dang, this is getting really interesting now. Lysander, it's him! This Pokémon, Zygarde, was it? Really has its guard up. I know Emma's been hunting for Zygarde, but it doesn't seem dangerous or anything. Was this planned, or was it really a surprise? This Pokemon should barge in on one of my streams sometime. So that's the Pokemon from the rumors. Alright, we still got a little bit of time left. Zygarde? Let's fight. Oh, hello, Zygarde cells. Zygarde's body is comprised of entities known as Zygarde cells. The more Zygarde cells that gather, the stronger Zygarde's The more Zygarde cells that gather, the stronger Zygarde's capabilities. Or so I've heard. There it is. Traditional Zygarde. That is Zygarde's 50% form. I say traditional because that's just what Zygarde was for a long time. This. Alright, Flush. You got this. Alright. Let's see if we can get away from it. Wait for it to move. And ice. Was not expecting to freeze it solid. That was a nice little bonus. Sorry, Zygarde. As best as I could tell, Zygarde seemed pleased. Now you have seen Zygarde in its 50% form, but not yet its ultimate one, Zygarde complete. I will collect the remaining Zygarde cells as Zygarde has commanded me. You must focus on becoming a Pokemon trainer mighty enough to fight at Zygarde's side. I mean, I froze it solid, isn't that enough? Denizens of Lumios, please listen. The time has come for each of you to consider what it means that Zygarde came here today. I pray that all of you find the right answers. Adore, my dear Kathy. To emerge victorious from a battle against a surprise challenger, you truly are exceptional. And now it is time for the undeniable, incredible Kathy and the exceedingly incredible host of this terrific tournament to begin the final round. But this is not merely the final battle, it is also our promotion match. I hope that all of you gathered here are ready to witness the riveting resolution to today's events. Yeah, about that. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time.